Hello, my name's Brian, and this is CH53 Gamer, and I am going to play Skyrim Level 1 Challenge. So, here we go. New game. Start a new game? Yes. Alright, here we go. Game is starting. Okay, so Level 1 Challenge. What's that mean? That means that I need to beat Alduin and still be level 1. That's all that means. I don't commit to being level 1 after that. I don't even commit to playing after that. We'll just have to see what happens. Anyway, the way I see it, there's two main ways to go. We can do a vampire lord, or we can do a werewolf. And I haven't decided which one yet. I'm leaning towards vampire lord, but we'll just have to see. And of course, the first decision will be in a bit, deciding which character we have. We have that moment. For now, we're a prisoner, with all our other prisoners, heading down the path to a fate that the Empire hopes is in store for us.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
Look here, just figured out
this can't
that
be
he's heading to
happening.
an execution.
This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnarev, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Okay, I'm not really going to go for a spoiler-free walkthrough. I don't think that's feasible to have spoiler-free. Also, I expect most people to have seen this game, and if you haven't played this game, you need to play it.
This is Helgen. I used
it's
to be
awesome.
sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line.
Poor Lokir. All he did was steal a horse. But from what I understand, you know, back before
Let's
days
go.
of automobiles,
Shouldn't
stealing
keep the
horses
gods
was punishable by
waiting
death
for us.
frequently. So what do you expect?
Wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we worked with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
And Lokir's out of
You're
here.
gonna kill me.
Archers!
It's not going to make it, though.
Anyone else feel like
Well,
running?
it was a good shot.
Wait.
He didn't know
You
that
there.
shit was about to hit the
Step
fan
forward.
in a few moments and he could have escaped.
Who are you?
Alright, first major choice. While we have a moment, This is my first ever game on this YouTube channel I'm starting. I picked Skyrim because it's my favorite game of all time. So as I said earlier, if you haven't played it, you really, really should play this game. And like I was trying to say a moment ago, I do not commit to a spoiler-free walkthrough. So, since we're going to do level 1 means we can't level up any weapons or any armor or anything like that. And so since we can't level up any weapons, I'm going to have to go with Khajiit. So at the very least, we have the unarmed claw attacks, if it's needed. So we're going to say done, yes, and okay. And as a huge Stargate fan, Teal'c.
You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Their kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are turned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
And yes, I am using the default skins for the Khajiit. I don't normally spend very much time on character creation. I tend to play in first person, so we're never actually going to hardly ever actually see the character anyway.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
The first
Yes,
warning,
General
that
Tullius.
shit's about to hit the
Give
fan.
them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn.
I love how the war
As you
involves the fact that Talos is no longer considered a divine, and he sits there and rubs it in their
haven't
face.
got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat!
It's funny, you think they would have gone with Ulfric first, since he
There it
is
is again.
the most important
Did you
person
hear that?
there. Well,
I
not
said,
really the most important
next,
person there,
prisoner.
but they think he
To the
is.
block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Alright, so now it's our turn. And yep, this could be a very short game.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds!
And here comes Alduin, saving your life. He's actually attacking because he wants you to die. If he had just given him a few more minutes.
Come on, the boat! Another chance! This way!
And follow Ralof.
What is that thing? Would the legends be true? Legends don't burn down villages.
Ulfric got his mouth covering off.
We need to move now!
Up through the tower! Let's go!
Okay, we can wait for him or just go. Getting out of here.
With me,
Of course, there was never going to be an exit on the roof. One in the wall, yes, that Alduin made. Hey, you know, it's good. Thanks for the exit, Alduin. We needed that. Because I could see it was kind of blocked.
In on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
We're going to go. They are not going to follow. There's the first bit of damage for the game. It'll re-heal. It'll heal up on its own.
Now! You're doing great. Toro! God! Everyone get back!
Come on, kid.
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
Weren't you just
No,
trying
no,
to cut
take
my
care
head
of the
off?
boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
God's guide you, lad.
Yes. Yes, you were just trying to cut my head off.
Stay close to the wall!
Alright. To the wall. I could just run ahead of him, but he said to follow, and he's kind of blocking. There we go, got ahead of him. Come on, Hadvar, where are you at?
You and me, prisoner. Stay close.
It's only a dragon attacking or something. Alright, here's the first choice, or the next choice. First choice was Carrick. Do I follow Ralof or Hadvar? Well, you know, just for role-playing purposes, the Imperials were just about to cut my head off. So you know what, I'm gonna follow the Stormcloaks. If my character figures out their races later on, he can go, at that point he can go Imperial, but for now, you know, Stormcloaks. Also, you get better loot to keep those Stormcloaks. Although I can't really sell loot because I'm trying to stay level 1. But hey, you know, it's the plot, it's the thought that counts.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
And there he goes. He uses a knife. You don't actually see your hands get cut because
he won't be
this game came out in 2011. That was a little bit too much. Alright, as far as looting, I'm not going to loot any of it.
Alright.
Because
get
I
that
can't
armor
level up.
on and get
Tab.
that axe
tab.
a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some
Yes.
way out of here.
I'll give my axe a few swings.
Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
Normally I would
way
hide,
to open
sneak
this
right
from
over there,
outside.
get a few sneaks in, and try to get a sneak attack, but not today.
Come on, soldier! Keep moving!
It's funny because cats are good. They start with a bonus to stealth, but I'm not going to use that bonus. Literally, the only reason I'm a Khajiit is for the 15 claw attack. I thought about being an Argonian. They have an extra, a 6 attack for their claws, and you get a you can heal quickly with Hist Skin. But this guy, you know, this is good. Mouse one will not block. Mouse one will hit with the left claw.
You'll need to do better than that.
And do a unarmed attack.
Maybe
unarmed
one of these Imperials had the key.
Alright, let's search this guy. And, okay, oof, got the key. I don't like him having a key for some reason. I don't know why. And, you know, if I ever decide to be heavy armor,
Find a key.
I will keep the
See
best
if it
heavy
unlocks
armor
that
and the
door.
best light armor, and I'll put it in a house I end up owning at some point, maybe even on a display rack if I have one of those. And in the future, if I decide to use wet armor, I'll have heavy and light ready to go. Now, I tend to loot everything. People who watch me play sometimes get annoyed because like it can be absurd. So typically what I'll do throughout after this dungeon is I'll clear the dungeon out, save the game, go back in, loot everything, and just cut out on the editing process, remove the looting, and then if anything, I find anything important, I might show that.
See if it unlocks that
But
door.
for the most part, who wants to watch me
Come on.
loot every single
Let's get out of here
sack
before the dragon
and
breathes the
container
whole tower
in the
down on
game?
our heads.
Because I will. Really, I will. So for now, we're just gonna get out of here. And there goes the fast way. So we gotta go the slightly longer way. This would be an ideal time for a sneak attack, but sneaking involves level ups, and we want to avoid level ups. So basically, to go from level 1 to level 2, you need 6 skill increases. So I can only do 5. Between now and the end of the game, I can only do 5 skill increases.
Let's get
And
moving.
a couple things I'm going to do throughout this will have unavoidable skill increases, and so that will be that. And so I need to minimize the skill increases now, so no sneaking. Oh, eventually, as I am playing through, I will get to the point where some skills start to increase, but without a skill up. If you get arrested and go to jail, then you're, as a penalty, all your skill increases can be removed. Not your skill increases, your advancement to the next skill without getting a skill increase can be removed. And so that's the method we'll be using. This poor cat is incorrigible. Constantly gonna be going to jail. constantly, all the time. And also, I'm gonna try not to cuss. I probably will fail at some point, but you know, let's try to keep it a little clean. Comments, who cares? It's the internet, so comment away. Comments are nice. Let me know how I'm doing things wrong. This is my first attempt, so, you know, have at it. Only way to get better is through criticism. Well, not the only way, but that's an effective way.
Troll's blood. It's a torture room. Hear that?
What? Where are they?
Come on.
What? What? Did you kill the storm? How did you kill the stormcloaks already?
We are routed.
How did you kill them already?
We're too late.
These guys aren't supposed to be dead. Oh my gosh!
Wait a second.
I've never seen this happen before.
Looks like there's something in this cage.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, more people, more bodies to loot. Fine. Whatever.
Open with some...
I'll take the steel dagger. Let's see what we got over here. Anything worth getting, Stormcloak Soldier? No. Anything over here worth
Grab
getting?
anything.
No. Alright, let's go over here. Okay, I know that there's a couple of, I was too busy talking to listen to Rayloff, but he said something about a torture room. Figured it out, gave me some lockpicks, so I can get in here. Normally I'd open every single one of these locks, but today, just this one. You can only open a handful of locks before your lockpicking levels up. How does it rotate? No. Okay, W. There we go. I normally play this game on the Xbox, so a keyboard and mouse is new to me. Alright, so I just got a skill book for Sparks. Go ahead and learn it, even though we're not going to use it. Oh, and something else I did get. I got my first clothes. I can't wear armor because I don't want to level up, but these are not armor, and so wearing them will not level anything up. There we go. Oh, Rayloff. Why do you keep stopping? I think he keeps stopping because they actually want me to open up all those cells. But not today, because that will all be skill increases. And I'm going to save what handful of lockpick increases I'm willing to do for when it comes time to loot the dungeons. I'll pay attention to my lockpicking before it levels up to 21. I'll stop, and then I'll have to get arrested, just like I talked about. One of the skill increases that I will make sure I get arrested before it goes up. Lockpicking and speech. That's the other thing I'll do at the end of each gaming session. I'm going to go to town and sell all my... Rayloff, where the hell are you? Oh, I just cussed. Although hell's not really a cuss word. It kind of is. Anyway, at the end of each session, I will go to town, sell my stuff, and go to jail to keep leveling up and do that so I've sold all the loot. That will also be removed in the editing process. No reason to watch that. Now, I should have saved the game, because I haven't saved at all yet, and all my buddies are dead, so I just might die doing this. And who wants to go through that? Cool! Rayloff! Do your job! Tank! Cool! Okay, take the arrows. All this Imperial Light armor actually sells pretty well. Thank you, Rayloff. Right, don't shoot at them, Rayloff. Get up here and fight them. God damn it, Rayloff. Oh crap! Oh, there it goes. There goes the cussing that I said I wasn't gonna do. That didn't last long. And there's my full health. Rayloff's not gonna get up there, is he? Maybe I can hit him up there. Get up there. Get up there. All I'm gonna do is end up killing Rayloff. I guess he was waiting for me to get hand-to-hand range before he joined in.
Let's go on ahead.
Either way, Rayloff kind of sucks in the battle. Not to saying, you know, the glass, throwing stones in a glass house, but I'm deliberately not doing what I should have done.
Let's see where this goes.
Relying on NPCs is the worst. Always drop down in here and get the little goodie that's over here. Not much, just a potion. And some gold. And some more gold. But hey, it's something. Health is slowly regenerating. Now the next room has spiders in it. Raylof's gotta figure out he can't go anywhere before he'll follow. Because otherwise he'll just sit there and waiting. Come on, Raylof. Let's go. It's funny, he says to follow me, yet he hardly ever leads. He only follows you. Alright. This battle could lead to death, especially since I am not attempting to use weapons. Okay, Raylof, do your thing. Alright, Raylof, you got all 5 of them.
That's it. That's all you've got.
Alright. See? I did all the work. Raylof did nothing. Just kidding.
I hate those
Poor Raylof. No respect.
Too many eyes, you know?
Does Hadvar comment about too many eyes? I don't remember. Something I don't remember in this game. That means I should play it over again. Because I used to play this game a lot. Like, a lot. And here I go. Getting all... searching everything. Getting all the ingredients for the alchemy I'm never actually going to do. Like I said, I've played this game a lot, and I've never actually done alchemy before. Of all the times I've played, I've never been an alchemist. I really should play a game where I'm an alchemist. Also, amazingly, stealth archer. I've never been a stealth archer before, and I've heard that's the most powerful way to play the game. Maybe one day a stealth archer alchemist will be the way to go, but that's not this game. Unless, of course, I continue after Alduin's dead. Who knows? We'll see.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead.
Here's where the game really wants you to sneak.
Just try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. And
Raylof.
Step.
Raylof doesn't want to tangle with her because bears are pretty strong.
Feeling lucky.
And except this bear. This bear is unusually weak. That's deliberate. So run in. That is the only time this entire game that will be that easy. Alright, Raylof. So here we go. I'm not gonna do that game. Maybe get rid of it. Yeah.
That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
And there I go. Level 1 with no skill increases.
Wait!
There goes Alduin, flying away. Ugh, this is the special edition of Skyrim. Beautiful. I haven't played the non-special edition.
Like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here.
Alright, so here we go. I think this first video...
Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
I love how he says we should split up, but he's gonna if you separate from him, he'll wait on you a moment before he proceeds. And of course, I'm gonna collect all the alchemy ingredients for the alchemy you are not gonna do. Ooh, a butterfly.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
And that is our first... Where are the quests? There are the quests. That is our first side miscellaneous quest to join the Stormcloak Rebellion. We'll get another one eventually that says join the Imperials. If we had gone with Hadvar, it would just be the opposite. It would say join the Imperials. And later on, someone will mention it. It'll just be some random thing said in the world, and we'll get the option of joining the other side. So by no means are we locked in to the Stormcloaks by going with the Stormcloaks throughout this.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place.
I'm sure it's unimportant.
I guess
and it will
you
never
get used
come
to
up
it.
in the game again. And so we'll keep on running down. We got our first standing stones coming up. The, you know, of the three, I don't really want any of them. The game kind of expects you to, so I'll get one just to move things along. I think I'm going to go for the warrior, because that's going to be the one that involves the least skills I could potentially level up on this
These are the
character.
Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
And he does have a
Go
little...
ahead, see for
Warrior.
yourself. Good. Those stars will guide you to honor and glory.
He does have something for each of the 3 stones you pick. So we'll see. I intend to replace that as soon as possible with a different stone. The Lord Stone's a good one. South of Dawnstar. The Atronach Stone's also good. Helps out with magic. And all of them have their uses. Some are more useful
This
than
isn't
others.
Stormcloak territory. We're ahead of the new
And some are downright
Helgen,
useless,
we
but
should
hey,
be
you know,
fine.
that's the nature of this game.
Don't do anything stupid. If you run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright?
Alright, you got it. Oh, and as far as the game goes, this is a mod-free game. It's just Skyrim Special Edition in all its regular glory. The whole point is just to beat the game, level 1, without mods. And here he is, waiting for us to catch up. Come on, Rayloff, do your thing. See, we wanted to split up earlier, and yet, if you separate from him, he's going to wait on you. If you separate from him long enough, he'll go on to
Glad you decided
Riverwood
to
without
come
you.
with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
And now he's sitting there talking about he's glad we stuck together, even though it was his idea to split up. Hey, what can you say? Alright, here is Riverwood. Before we get into town, we'll discover it, and that'll be a good place to call it for the first video on CH53 Gamer. And this was Skyrim. Thank you for joining me on this first ever video, and I hope to see you in the future, and I actually hope to keep doing this, who knows? This is a coronavirus thing for right now, you know, gotta have something to do for the day. Thank you very much, and goodbye.